Most people leak hundreds of dollars every single month. They don't see it happening. They don't feel it draining away, but it's there, hidden in plain sight. While they're busy chasing more income, the wealthy are quietly mastering something far more powerful. They're not just earning money, they're keeping it. Today, I'm revealing 15 budget hacks that separate the rich from everyone else. These aren't your typical money-saving tips. These are psychological warfare tactics against your own spending impulses. And by the end of this video, you'll save hundreds every month without feeling like you're sacrificing anything. Let's begin. Hack 1. The Decoy Subscription. The wealthy never pay full price for subscriptions. They create decoy accounts. Here's how it works. Instead of upgrading your existing Netflix account to premium, you cancel it completely. Then you sign up as a new customer using a different email. New customer promotions can save you 30 to 50%. One entrepreneur I know saves $2,400 annually doing this across all his streaming services, software subscriptions, and even insurance policies. The psychology here is simple. Companies spend more acquiring new customers than retaining existing ones. Use their desperation against them. But wait until you see hack number 2. It involves a psychological trick that makes your brain physically incapable of overspending. Hack 2. The friction formula. Rich people make spending hard and saving automatic. They add friction to purchases and remove friction from wealth building. Delete all shopping apps from your phone right now. Remove saved payment methods from websites. Make every purchase require 5 deliberate steps. Meanwhile, automate your investments and savings so they happen without thought. A study from MIT showed that people spend 12 to 18% more when paying with cards versus cash. But the ultra-wealthy take this further. They make even digital payments require manual entry of card details every single time. This 5-second delay reduces impulse purchases by 60%. Your future self will thank you. Speaking of your future self, hack number 3 exploits a cognitive bias that most people don't even know exists. Hack 3. The future self-visualization. Before any purchase over $50, the wealthy ask one question. Will my future self thank me for this? But they don't just think about it. They literally visualize themselves 6 months from now. They see their future bank account. They feel the weight of that decision. This isn't just philosophy, it's neuroscience. UCLA researchers found that people who visualize their future selves save 30% more money than those who don't. Your brain treats your future self like a stranger. But when you force that connection, spending becomes emotional. And emotion trumps logic every time. The next hack is about turning your biggest weakness into your greatest strength. Hack 4. The redirect algorithm. Instead of fighting your spending urges, redirect them. Every time you want to buy something unnecessary, transfer that exact amount to savings instead. Want a $200 jacket? Transfer $200 to your investment account immediately. This isn't about denying yourself. It's about rewarding the right behavior. One client transformed her shopping addiction into a wealth-building machine using this exact method. In 12 months, she accidentally saved $8,000 by redirecting her impulses. The dopamine hit from growing your net worth becomes more addictive than spending. You're literally rewiring your reward system. But what if I told you that hack number 5 can eliminate your biggest monthly expense without changing your lifestyle at all? Hack 5. The loyalty trap escape. The average person pays a loyalty tax of $300 per month. They stick with the same phone company, insurance provider, and credit card for years. Loyalty is expensive. The wealthy audit every recurring payment every 6 months. They call every provider and say these exact words: "I'm canceling my service today unless you can match your new customer pricing." Silence is your weapon. Let them scramble. One executive saved $4,200 annually with a single afternoon of phone calls. Insurance alone dropped by $150 per month. Your loyalty means nothing to them. Make them earn your business every year. The next hack turns your home into a passive income generator while you sleep. Hack 6. The subletting system. Rich people monetize everything they own, including the space they're not using. That guest room sitting empty 90% of the time. That's $500 to $1,500 monthly sitting on the table. But here's the advanced play. Don't just rent the room. Rent the experience. Market it as a creative retreat space or executive quiet zone. Charge premium prices for the story, not just the space. One entrepreneur turned his unused garage into a productivity pod and charges $40 per hour to remote workers. He makes $1,200 monthly from 12 square feet of unused space. Your home is an asset. Start treating it like one. Speaking of assets, hack number 7 turns debt into wealth using a strategy most financial advisors will never tell you. Hack 7. The Debt Destroyer Method. The wealthy have one rule about debt: kill it fast and never look back. Here's their secret weapon: the debt avalanche with a psychological twist. List every debt from highest interest rate to lowest. Pay minimums on everything except the highest rate debt. Attack that one with everything you've got. But here's the wealthy mindset shift. Don't just pay extra toward debt. Treat debt payments like you're buying your freedom back. Every dollar toward debt is a dollar toward independence. One entrepreneur paid off $45,000 in credit cards in 18 months by visualizing each payment as purchasing another piece of his life back. He calculated that his debt was costing him $900 monthly in interest alone. That's $10,800 annually going to nothing. Now that money flows into his investment accounts instead. Debt is the enemy of wealth. The faster you eliminate it, the faster you can start building real assets. But the next hack might be the most counterintuitive strategy you'll ever hear. Shatter. Hack 8. The expensive habit. Hack. Rich people don't eliminate expensive habits. They optimize them. Love expensive coffee? Don't quit cold turkey. Buy a $300 espresso machine instead. Your daily $6 coffee habit costs $2,190 annually. The machine pays for itself in 2 months. But here's the psychology. You feel like you're indulging, not sacrificing. The quality is often better than what you are buying, and you've turned an expense into an asset. One coffee enthusiast saved $1,800 in year 1 and still drinks better coffee than any cafe in his city. This works for wine, dining out, entertainment, anything you're already spending money on regularly. The next hack exploits a loophole in human psychology that makes budgeting feel like a game instead of a chore. Hack 9. The Gamification Protocol. The wealthy don't budget with spreadsheets. They budget with scorecards. Turn every category into a high-score challenge. Groceries. Can you beat last month's spending by $20? Utilities. Can you reduce usage by 10%? Entertainment. Can you have more fun while spending 25% less? Track it visually. celebrate the wins, share the victories. A behavioral economist's family reduced their expenses by 40% in 6 months using this exact system. Their kids started competing to find the best deals. Budgeting became a team sport. When something feels like play, it doesn't feel like work. But wait until you see how hack number 10 turns your biggest financial weakness into an automated wealth-building machine. Hack 10. The weakness automation. Your financial weakness is predictable. The wealthy use that predictability against itself. Love eating out? Automate a restaurant fund that grows monthly. Enjoy shopping? Automate a shopping allowance that you can't exceed. But here's the key. Make the automation slightly less than what you currently spend. If you spend $400 monthly on restaurants, automate $350. The artificial scarcity forces creativity. You start choosing better restaurants. You start sharing appetizers. You start appreciating experiences more than expenses. One couple reduced their dining budget by 30%, while actually enjoying their meals more. Scarcity breeds creativity. Abundance breeds waste. The next hack is about turning your network into your net worth in a way most people never consider. Duffus. Hack 11. The network arbitrage. Rich people don't just network for opportunities. They network for discounts. That friend who's a real estate agent, they get you deals on home services. That college buddy who works in tech, they hook you up with employee discounts on electronics. That neighbor who owns a restaurant, they comp your anniversary dinner in exchange for a social media post. Your network is a discount database. But you have to ask. One entrepreneur saved $3,000 on his wedding by leveraging his network instead of hiring strangers. The photographer was a friend's cousin. The DJ was his college roommate. The caterer was someone he met at a business meetup. Same quality, 60% less cost. Your relationships are your richest resource. Speaking of resources, the next hack turns your trash into someone else's treasure automatically. Hack 12. The Declutter Dividend. The wealthy don't just buy assets, they liquidate liabilities. That exercise bike collecting dust? Sell it. Those books you'll never read again? Sell them. That designer purse you use twice? Sell it. But here's the advanced strategy. Turn decluttering into a monthly income stream. Set a goal to sell $200 worth of unused items every month. Use apps that make it automatic. Vinted for clothes, Declutter for electronics, Facebook Marketplace for furniture. One minimalist generates $2,400 annually just by selling things she doesn't use. She's turned her space into a profit center. Less stuff, more money, clearer mind. The next hack might sound crazy, but it's how billionaires think about small purchases. Hack 13. The billionaire mindset shift. Before buying anything under $100, billionaires ask, if I invest this money instead, what's the opportunity cost? $50 dinner invested at 10% becomes $130 in 10 years. $25 impulse purchase becomes $65. $75 subscription becomes $195. They're not cheap. They're calculating. Every dollar has the potential to become $3. When you see money as seeds instead of spending tokens, everything changes. Warren Buffett still drives a modest car and lives in the same house he bought in 1958. Not because he's cheap, because he understands compound interest. That $100,000 car is really a $1 million retirement fund. Before you subscribe, and I hope you will, let me share the most powerful hack of all. Sustain. If these strategies are opening your eyes to a new way of thinking about money, you need to subscribe right now. But more importantly, you need access to the Luxona Vault coming soon. This is where we go deeper, where we share the strategies that are too advanced for YouTube, where millionaires are really made. Now, let's reveal the most powerful hack. Hack 14. The Stealth Wealth Protocol. The ultra-wealthy practice stealth wealth. They look ordinary while building extraordinary fortunes. Here's how you can do the same. For every visible upgrade you want to make 2 invisible investments first. Want a luxury watch? First, invest in dividend stocks that pay for the watch. Want a designer bag? First, build a side business that generates bag money monthly. Want a new car? First, create passive income that covers the payment. This way, your lifestyle inflation is backed by asset inflation. You're not spending your paycheck. You're spending your investment's earnings. One tech executive wanted an $80,000 Tesla. Instead of financing it, he spent 2 years building a rental property portfolio. Now the rental income pays for the car payment. He drives the Tesla essentially for free. Stealth wealth is sustainable wealth. But the final hack is the most important of all. Hack 15. The Abundance Reframe. Here's what separates the wealthy from everyone else. They don't see budgeting as restriction. They see it as optimization. They're not cutting expenses. They're buying freedom. They're not living with less. They're investing in more. Every dollar saved is a vote for their future self. Every unnecessary purchase avoided is a step toward financial independence. The wealthy understand that budgeting isn't about what you can't afford. It's about what you choose not to afford so you can afford what really matters. Master these 15 hacks and you'll save hundreds every month. But more importantly, you'll think like the wealthy think. You'll see money as a tool, not a master. You'll make decisions based on future value, not present desire. You'll understand that the most expensive thing you can buy is a lifestyle you can't afford. And the most valuable thing you can own is the discipline to live below your means while building above your dreams. This is what separates those who dream about wealth from those who build it. This is where millionaires are made. Welcome to Luxona.